I think Jesus showed up on purpose when Thomas wasn't there. I think there's purpose in him doing this. And I think one of the reasons is because he's giving an opportunity to the disciples to do the very thing he just commissioned them to do. To somebody who ought to be an easy ask. He's saying to them, you're going to need to tell Thomas. You're going to need to proclaim this gospel to our brother Thomas. You're going to need to see if he has the faith to believe. And so they give them that offer. And the disciples do it. Thomas shows up and they're like, we've seen him. He's alive. We've seen the Lord. And Thomas is like, I don't believe it. I need some proof. I need some proof. And here's the beauty for this, church. Here's the encouraging word for you and I today. This does not slow down Jesus' pursuit of Thomas. Jesus doesn't look at Thomas and reject him for this. Jesus is still going to draw in and give Thomas exactly what he's asking for. But he's not going to do it right away. He's going to wait a week. Well, a week and a day, actually, 8 days. But he's going to wait. And there's something really important in this waiting, because let's keep reading. And I want you to take notice of something that really blew my mind when I first kind of thought about this. Thomas spent 8 days not believing. But also, he spent 8 days not running. He's still in that room. He didn't reject it outright. He sat there. He was seeking. He was looking. He was hoping. He was just unbelieving. Not every journey is a snap. Sometimes there's a great deal of work. Sometimes the Bible reminds us that we work out our salvation through fear and trembling sometimes. That's Thomas during those 8 days. He's having a hard time believing, but he sure is hoping that Jesus Christ is alive. So much so that he's still sticking around with a bunch of guys who are probably elated with joy of the fact that they got to see it. They are fully convinced. And Thomas, probably feeling a little bit on the outside looking in, who wasn't there, still sticks around. I think that's a lesson for us, church. Jesus does not reject our doubts. Jesus draws near to our doubts. Ultimately, Jesus loves us so much that he wants to cure our doubts.